Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another auction video that you'll soon hopefully be watching. I've got my hood up in here because it's absolutely freezing, so I'm going to rewind back a few days now and start from the beginning of the second auction purchase. Enjoy the video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's 38 with a pano roof. 38, 138, 138. Exclusive. Mocha. City Bowl plate. There we go. What's that word? Tell me what. Grade 2. Good history. Cracking test. Couple of £1,000 starts me. I've got it. Thank you. 2 bid, 1 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 2 bid, 50. Exclusive Mocha. Grade 2. Nice report. 3 bid, 3 bid, good value that car, isn't it? 4 bid, diesel Mocha. 50. One twice. 25. 25. 25.
So here we go again. This is auction prep, if you like, to go pick up the next one. So in my bag here, just to let you know what I take with me. So I take a bottle of water, just in case it needs any top-ups while I'm there. Also a portable tyre blower up. I forgot what it's called. A tyre pressure gauge. And I need to go get the battery, little battery starter pack I've got as well. So that's what I take with me. Just walking up to the train station now. There's another lovely day on the journey to BCA. Tell you what, it's actually quite a nice walk from Brighouse train station. Takes about between 20-25 minutes roughly, steady pace, but I mean it's a lovely day, always helps. The sun's shining. I mean, this is probably the worst part of the walk, to be fair, when I'm showing you like an industrial estate, but when you come down this bit, it's not too bad. I'll spun you around now. So, yeah, not too bad. Down here, over the river, turn right, and we're there. Here's the paperwork. Let's go find the car. So what you have to do now in Brighouse is go to the office, come across this zebra crossing, and then they've pulled the cars in, all the ones that are getting picked up between the certain hours. So our little Mocha, I'll just give away what it is, but you'll see it on the top anyway, is in here somewhere. There we go, over there. I've spotted it. Silver one, look. So we'll walk over, have a little wander around. Looks all good from the front. There we go, look. Zoom back out a little bit. Looking all right. Too bad at all. Little weird thing I always check. I check the front plate and where it was from. And let's have a look at the back plate. I don't know why I really check this, apart from in case it had any damage or anything like that. But as you can see there, perfect matching plates. Yeah, it looks a tidy little thing. Couple of little marks I've seen, a few little scuffs, but looking pretty sweet. Right, I'll open it up and then I'll come back to you in a second. Right, so we're in the Mocha on the way back. I didn't film after because it threw up a code, so I just had to have a quick look at the code, and stupidly for me, well, luckily I went to YouTube and it was code 128. I didn't bring my OBD reader, so I was like, what does 128 mean? So went to YouTube, had a quick look. It was because the bonnet was up. So apparently Mochas chuck a code 128 if the bonnet's up. As soon as you put the bonnet back down, it clears the code. So at first I was like, you know, thinking, what is this car going to be? But listen, code went away when I shut the bonnet. Drives really well. Looks pretty good, to be fair, from the outside. There's not a lot I can pick fault with. The inside is minging. Yeah, not my standard whatsoever. And as I said in the last video, you know, my passion for cleaning cars is, yeah, it's up there with the best. So I can't have a dirty car, whether it's my OCD, whether it's I just love a clean car. It's tacky. Yeah, the guy that's obviously had it before maybe didn't. Well, maybe his personal hygiene wasn't the best. I'm thinking, could be wrong, but once I've got the old cleaner on it, the interior cleaner, I'll probably use the one from Infinity Wax on this. It just seems to be a bit of a deeper clean one, so probably use that on this one. But yeah, a bit tacky, but yeah, driving well. Apart from the phone going tits up there. Yeah, listen, driving well. Not a problem so far. So yeah, I'll speak to you when we get back, and I'll give you a brief view of the interior. All right, see you soon. Welcome back to the whiteboard. This is where the serious shit happens. Mocha, so far, you saw me get the car for 2,500 on the auction, plus the fees from BCA. So the car owes me 2,912 plus train tickets, 2,912 plus 25, so 2,937, and that's it. So I've not had to order any new number plates this time because, as you saw in the previous bit of the video, it looks like they're from new. It was bought from JCT 600 and both plates match, so that feels pretty good. And also I won't charge any cleaning products to these cars because I've got them anyway. I'll show you in a second. I've got loads of stuff, so I'll just keep replenishing that for my personal use anyway. So that, I'm not going to charge the cars anything for that. So it owes me 2,937. So I've looked on eBay, looked on Auto Trader, all the usual places. For this car, this spec, this mileage, which it's done 98,000 this one, so that was a little bit like, but really it's below average mileage. So actually probably based on 12,000 a year, it's a 1.7 diesel, so probably 12,000 a year. It's nearly 10 years old, so 120,000. So actually it's probably 20,000 below average, but it does sound a big figure when you're trying to sell a car from your drive. 98,000. So it's on 90,000. So cars of that spec, that mileage roughly, give or take, are anywhere between 3,995 up to 4,500 ish. There's a few that are a little bit lower, but mainly that's it. But mainly they're dealers. So I'm thinking I'm going to go slightly cheaper than that. So I'm going to price this car, I think it's a fair price, a good price, 3,695. Get in the comments, let me know what you think of that price. I think that's a decent price based on what I've done. So it's cheaper than the dealers, but I think that's a good for that car. I think that's a good price. It was a grade 2, remember, as well. I don't know if I said that. So it's a grade 2 car, so the bodywork's pretty sweet. Once I've cleaned it, you know, blackened all the grey bits up and all that. That'll look really good. So I think 3695's a decent price. Get in the comments, let me know what you think, and then we'll come back. And if it's sold, this will be the next part of the video. Okay, see you soon. Just had a bit of a delivery from Amazon, not the Pepsi. So just got some Dragon's Breath fallout remover. I use that as a wheel cleaner. I really love that stuff, so I needed some of that. New clay bar from Built Hamber. I don't know if you've ever tried any Built Hamber products, but if you haven't, where have you been? Yeah, brilliant stuff. So, but I've not tried the clay yet, so I'm going to try that. I need a new wheel brush because I got one off like Temu, which is absolutely shite. So I just thought, right, I'll just get a better one from Meguiar's. And then just quickly, I'll just show you some of the stuff, excuse the mess down here, that we've got that we use on the cars. So yeah, loads of different stuff and some more unused stuff up there. So for this one, definitely, this is the interior cleaner I was talking about. I like this stuff. Infinity Wax is pretty decent as well, really good. Michael's really good as well if anything goes wrong, so he sorted me a stuff out in the past. Love that one by Infinity Wax. The ceramic coating, that's really good. Or it's a quick ceramic coating one. I'll be using this on the Mocha for all the grey panels. I do like Meguiar's stuff. To be fair, my favourite ones are Meguiar. It's all probably what everyone will like, but I do like Autoglym, Meguiar's, Infinity Wax I use a lot of, as I've said before. They're probably the main three I use. I've got, so this EZ Car Care, right? So let's just find one of theirs. This. So it's always on Instagram. It's always on Facebook, like, you know, basically selling tenors for fivers near enough, you know, get this, it's like £3 rather than 25 quid. What I will say is I've had a few bundles off them, right, and there's some stuff that's absolutely shite, right? Let me find one for you. This just needs to go in the bin. I probably do need to bin it. Any snow foam from Ez, don't even bother. However, this, it was about £3, is the best glass cleaner I've ever used. I mean, it smells strong, but it's really, really good. Really hydrophobic, so that's really good. Another good one from Ez is this Interior Detailer. That's not bad either. It's more of a dressing. So if you like a silky finish, then that's quite a good one. And actually, this is like my own spray, but I've put it in, and it's the Gentleman's Club, which is up here, a big 5 litre one. That's the Gentleman's Club air freshener. It's supposed to be like the old Gentleman's Club, if you know what I mean, a bit of blue for the dads, but it actually smells pretty good. And then I've recently got this one. So this is the polish that I used on the last one, on the Fiesta. It's a 3-in-1 polish, and it works really, really well. So yeah, loads of stuff in here, but that's what I'll probably use on this one, but I'll update you after it's done. All right, cool. So this is the interior. I mean, it's not horrendous. Like I said, you know, it was minging. It's minging in terms of tackiness. I mean, this needs a good hoover, a bit of a clean up. But like when you look really close, look. All that needs to come off. It's a bit minging, isn't it? And then through the front. It's all this stuff here, look, that's all like tacky and minging. Look at that down there. So that's the before, and then I'll come back to you in a second when I've finished. Right, so looks a little bit better now. In fact, it don't really do it justice on camera. It still looks shit. To the naked eye, it looks decent. Yeah. There we go. Much better now. Very respectable. All the stuff gone. Minging it was. Absolutely minging. And now, smells absolutely beautiful. I've got this air freshener, again from Infinity Wax, and it's like, it's oud. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, there you go. Interior done. Right, we are back in the garage. We are about 8 days on. About 8 days from when we were at the whiteboard last, and I showed you some of the valeting products. 8 days on from putting it on sale to a sale. Now, in that time, I've had some right messes. Also, we had a code 89 on the car. Code 89 can be a multiple things, but it normally on Vauxhalls, when a code 89 comes up, particularly on Moccas and Signias, it normally means glow plugs on the diesels. It's normally, I don't know why, but bank 1 and 3. This was just bank 3. So change a glow plug, cost 25 quid. Did it myself, all sorted. Happy days. And then there was nothing else wrong with the car. So took it. Anyway, we'll rewind a little bit before I tell you about the sale. Had quite a few messages actually. I was on the way down to London on the train, and that was my first kind of person. And he rang. He says, "Oh, can I come look at the car?" I was like, "Not this weekend, unfortunately, but let's arrange it." He's like, "Well, can I not just come and look at it anyway, even though you're not there, and look at the exterior?" I was like, "No, why would I let you do that?" Anyway, he became a fairly persistent time waster. So I binned him. There was another one that wanted to meet me at a train station, which you could say sounds a little dodgy, but he was actually an all right fellow. He just couldn't work the timings out. He was working nights and stuff, and I couldn't get to see him at that point. So, and then I had a phone call from a guy called Ray. I mean, Ray's not the most popular name in the world, right? So I had a phone call from a guy. Oh, sorry, no, not a phone call. It was an eBay message from a guy called Ray, and he was asking really random questions about the car, and he just said, "Any negotiation?" I was like, "No, it's 3695 on this one. It's priced to sell. It's a good car. There's no room for negotiation." So then he sent back saying, "So does three grand not take the car then?" I was like, "No, mate, absolutely not." Blah blah blah. Anyway, the next day I then got a phone call from a guy called Ray. So my first thing was, this is the same guy. "Ray, did you message me? Did you eBay me yesterday?" "No." I was like, right, okay. Anyway, we talked about the car and stuff. And again, I said, "Look, just so I'm not wasting your time, you're not wasting mine, there's no negotiation on this one. It's 3695. And he said, "Oh, no, I was going to bid you, mate. Nah, okay, well, we'll leave it there then." So that was that. And I thought, "Do you know what? I've probably made a mistake not having any kind of negotiation on the car. Because this was probably day 5, and I'm thinking, right, okay, well, yeah, it's still relatively early in the advertising campaign, but I just thought maybe next time I should really, listen to the negotiation a little bit, but I don't want to waste my time or their time." So anyway, I did that, and then the next day, the original Ray emails me again, well, through eBay, and I'm thinking, this has got to be the same guy. Anyway, it turns out that it wasn't the same guy, because one was, there were different locations. So it was like, but still asking about price and negotiation. I've made it really clear. There must have been messaging on so many cars that I forgot who they've messaged. Anyway, I had another phone call from a lovely lady who has just, her car's just been wrote off. She just got the insurance money through and wanted to come and look at the car. We went for a test drive. Boom, 15, 20 minutes later, she's bought the car and off she's gone. So, and on the original phone call from her, I nearly said, "Listen, what are you thinking around price?" Because she was coming from a fair way. She was probably about an hour and a bit away. I didn't. I just went, "By the way, there's no negotiation on this one. I don't want to waste your time or my time." I did exactly the same thing. And she said, "No problem. If I like the car, I'll pay the price." So the good news was full asking price again. That's the second one in a row that I've not had to negotiate. Stick to my guns. That's 3695. So you saw before on the whiteboard that the car cost me 2912, including fees. £25 for a train ticket, £22 for the glow plug. So that car, pre-tax profit was 733, which I'm over the moon with. I think that's an absolutely mint result. But that was a good car. It was a really nice one. So that's that. And pretty much, on to the next. So you'll have to come back and tune in. Comment below what you thought of the car. Comment below on what you think of the video so far. And yeah, looking for the next one. Over and out.